This is Nivedita, and today with me on air is an artist that I'm going to introduce to you. He's not an artist whom you would see on a silver screen. At the same time, he's not an artist who's a singer or a choreographer, but he's an artist who loves playing with colors and make sure that every woman looks stunning. Are you wondering whom am I talking to? Yes, let me take the pride in introducing you to Mr. Dinesh, who is also the creative director at the PMJ Jewels. So I introduce you as an artist. So artist loves to play with colors, right? So he's always having a palette of colors, an area of colors. So you're also doing that thing. Now I don't know what they are called. So I would say white color, white stone, red stone, pink stone, every other stone, purple stone. So how do you play with these colors?
See, basically it is not called stones because every stone isn't precious. So we call as a precious stones, and lot of there is almost we can play with 300 colors, but in day-to-day life and all those things we can play with 10 colors.
Okay, so that would be
like emerald, sapphire, diamond.
So you have to tell me the colors also. So emerald
is green color, ruby is red color, diamond is white color, like pareba is again a half green color, and blue color also, then
Purple.
tanzanite, then sapphire is blue color, tanzanite is blue color plus some little green tinge also will come.
So it's almost like a mixing of the colors.
So
and,
purely blue color, it replaces sapphire color also.
Okay.
Sapphire blue color also, like tanzanite.
So
because people are little up to means particularly from the Rashi point of view, they don't want to go for sapphire.
Okay.
So those people who like the blue color, they go for the tanzanite color.
Okay.
Then there is an yellow sapphire. That is light yellow tinge color.
Okay. And what would that stone be called? That light yellow tinge?
Yellow sapphire.
Yellow sapphire. But that is very popular, no? It's very popularly worn as ring or earring.
Yeah, ring. Yeah. Basically ring for the sign and all those things.
Yeah, many women, I would say,
yes,
wear it.
Yes.
So
yes.
now
there is a pearl, white color.
So is it based on the like colors? The prices are based, or is it on the size of the thing?
It is most important is size, clarity. Clarity means purity. How clear it is, that color it is, how light colors it is. Like in emeralds, light colors, generally the mining from the Colombia which produces the emeralds comes in the light color.
Okay.
But it's very expensive.
More the lighter shade, then it will be more expensive.
It's nothing, it depends upon the mines, because that mines produces only lighter colors. Only lighter colors. It produces darker color but very less darker colors.
Okay.
So few places darker colors, majority other mines comes as a darker color. So generally darker colors are expensive, but in few mines lighter colors
are expensive. So how did your journey start? Now I know you love designing, you're being into designing, merchandising, branding, positioning, and you have expanded to 30 stores in the country, in Bangalore, Coimbatore, Telangana and Andhra. So how did this journey start? From when?
See, actually the jewelry business was started by the father in 1964. So he's the founder of the whole business of the jewelry. So it started in 1964, but in 1996 when I came after, I came from the different field because I went into the financial market, and then we came as a different field. We along with my brothers and all those things. Then I went to gem and jewelry classes.
Okay.
To study about the stones, about the how to
the make of it, and
not the make of it. We were into the finished stones product. There is a rough.
The cutting, I would say.
Cut stones, basically. The stones what you see is a cut stones.
Yeah.
To understand what is called as emerald, how to judge the quality, how to see the quality from the naked eyes. And from the eyeglass and all those things, whether it's a real, whether it's non-real and all those things. After completing that studies, I totally felt love into the stones actually, basically the varieties of the stones, the stories of the stones, such a precious thing and such a big pride because Koinur diamond,
Yeah, from Hyderabad.
From Golconda diamond,
Yeah.
all those things are world-known names actually. We are blessed with an Golconda mines,
Yeah.
which used to produce one of the best of the best diamonds actually. So the story was totally interesting, and the stones which were used by our ancestors and the kings and more than that, Nizam was well known for his jewelry. In the whole world.
Yes.
In the whole world, Nizam was well known for his jewelry. Actually, like the best of the best emeralds he carries in his collections.
So, can I ask a question? Like, you're growing up because you would see it in your house, so much is being done. Your curiosity, did it take you back to any museums? And that time, no social media, no internet. So, would you go and search for books, or get it from abroad, or go to museums?
So, I used to visit the museums, but to keep it myself more knowledge and more passionate about it. So daily I used to see the lot of books, the auction books like Christie's, Sotheby's. In those books, you will be able to see the world best stones, best, because every piece was auctioned. So there is an history about those pieces in those books. So almost on the daily basis, and good designs, lot of inspiration I used to get from the books. Once miss every time I used to visit the museums, but to continue that rhythm, books only used to give me that lot of inspiration. And that too, books means, I mean to say that auction books. Like Christie's and Sotheby's are the auction houses.
So where would you source them? Like from people coming from abroad? Or
no, it is available. It is available. I used to travel abroad, so I used to buy from there. It used to be available at a lot of exhibitions, international exhibitions.
Like jewellery exhibitions.
Jewellery exhibitions. So we used to source those books. So I was very fond of. So today the collection of the jewellery books, at least I'll be having around 500 to 700 books. That is a big inspiration for me.
So that shows like your love, and you also gain so much knowledge to tell your own designers, like going back and forth, and I'm sure you have seen over at least 2 decades of your work in this business.
It will be completing almost 3 decades.
3 decades. You started very young, so
very young. I started.
And I also know that you kind of interned with Ganam jewelers. I mean, they've been such pioneers. So learning from the master itself, how was the whole?
That journey was means Ganam for me even today is the godfather, and I keep that time we used to call the Indian Carter as a Ganam. In India, whenever we used to name, means Ganam name was the top. We used to call him the Cartier of the
Indian business.
Hats off to him. The amount of knowledge what he is carrying, because they were also a jeweler to Tipu Sultan, goldsmith to Tipu Sultan, or whatever the thing. But Ishwar uncle, he carries the humongous knowledge about the jewelry, designing, color stones, everything. So I have done my internship under him. So I was blessed with his
the best in the industry.
Best in the industry. I was blessed with that kind of knowledge. He used to spend couples of hours to teach me actually. It went on for almost 1 year, 1.5 years in teaching only actually.
So do you believe that, when they say, we tell kids or even cousins, or when we are growing up, we always tell the kids, you have to do, back end work first. It's not the front end. Like, research is more important than putting up and show. And you started very young. So their research into so much of jewellery, and they're a very HNI thing and very aspirational. So, but when it comes to P&J, you have a mix of everything. So did it give you a taste of how to pick and choose when you came into the product line and putting it forward?
So when I came, I started the work from the B2B point of view, means wholesale business. What I used to manufacture the goods. Even today we manufacture our own goods. But I started with the manufacturing and supplying to all these jewelers.
Okay, like I would say like whom
Means
and
that is called B2B business.
Okay.
Means not retail business.
Yes.
We started our journey after the means when father was running the retail
Yeah.
stores. But I specially started my journey with the B2B, with the manufacturing of the goods and supply to the all these jewelers.
So I would say in that way you're
So-
without getting into retail with their inputs, you could understand the taste of the market,
Taste
or
of the
demand
market.
of the market.
So I was more into the space of the collection jewelry in the commercial space, not in the total high end or not total low end actually.
Okay, so like what is fast moving goods? Can we call it the fast moving jewelry category?
Fast moving category we can call.
Yeah.
It's
So-
not top end luxury, it's
Yeah.
not the lowest, but it's the medium. Means
So jewelry buying maybe 10 years back was a necessity, I would say, like function hai to we'll buy.
Yeah.
Okay, Papa puttindi we would buy. It was not like a journey where people would buy for their happiness, or okay, I'm I joined the job, so I need to buy, or I need to have some accessories day to day wear. So you've seen that journey in your
I have seen that
years.
journey very clearly,
Yeah.
that and the transformation also is
Yeah.
going. So they means every year, it's every 4 years, 5 years, that journey, like what you are telling about the functions, let's having the wedding, let's purchase the jewelry,
Yeah.
let's having the kids, let's
Yeah.
purchase the, basically in this jewelry field, the best part is every time it is getting added.
Yeah.
It is not getting, suppose you are used to purchase for the wedding, now
Yes.
you are not purchasing for the wedding.
Yes.
You will purchase for the wedding also, you will purchase for
Yeah.
the
Day-to-day wear also.
day-to-day wear
Yeah.
also,
Which was very
office
less,
going,
I would say, 10
which
years
was very
back.
less, but now it has gone to very high level.
So which is more, you would say, like the spending wise?
Spending wise, always naturally it will be on the more towards the bridal side.
Yeah.
But I can say that it's going
Hand in hand?
hand in hand, 50-50% it is going to,
Yeah.
and it will reach 50-50% also, because because jewelry purchase, it's not only for the lifestyle to present ourselves, it's also an investment, because luckily what happened, as in we all were lucky, because gold was growing one side, means from so many years
Yeah.
it went on. So basically it's I will call as an woman asset,
Yes.
because that is the only asset which women can tell that no, this is, because that is kept in the locker
Yeah.
of the woman
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
not with the husband.
Yeah.
So you go for the land purchase, but land is there as an
Yeah.
investment, land is there,
Yeah.
but that is not in your control.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
fluctuations or whatever. Yeah.
And if you study the history also, Infosys and about Narayan Murthy and all those things, his wife sold the jewelry and gave him the money.
Yeah.
So jewelry is not only played as an
For abharana, but also
but
as a investment, or
and
whatever. Yeah.
doomsday
Like an asset,
scenario,
yeah.
like I said, any
Yes.
bad day also,
Yes.
because that's the only which you are able to encash within 5 minutes
Yes.
or 10 minutes.
Yeah, instant return.
Instant
And it will
return,
never
not about
diminish
the
also.
return. End
Yeah.
of the day, if you want money, it's nothing but a cash.
Yes. Yes.
You can get it in half an hour.
Yes. And
You
it
can
will go
encash
down,
it.
and you know that the prices will always go up. Some may not go leaps and bounds,
So-
but it'll still.
So nothing like such a pride asset where
Yeah.
you are enjoying by wearing also,
Yeah.
and you are getting the value also,
Yeah.
and you are not losing the value.
Yeah.
Otherwise, any luxury asset you take, whether
Yeah.
you take car, whether you take clothes or anything,
It'll go
everything
down
is
otherwise.
diminishing.
Yes. Yes.
But this is the only asset of the world
Yes.
where it's always retain this value. Till now, the history, it has gone up only.
Yeah.
You wear, enjoy.
Yeah.
It plays a role of your currency.
And I would say you're in a business where you add on extra beauty to a woman. So,
Yes.
so how does it feel?
It feels super pride, because the best part, we are the share we are the share and we are the participation of that happiness.
Yes. Yeah.
So we are contributing towards that happiness because
it's like
when
chand chand laga dete ho aap.
yes,
Yeah.
because when women are wearing, they are feeling very happy, right?
Yeah.
So we are the part of sharing of that happiness.
Yeah. And I think that happiness also brings them back here because, when they are appreciated by, 10 more people saying that, oh, you're looking stunning, but it's the piece that you're wearing. So you always want to go back to that same place where she's being appreciated.
Exactly.
So you're in a business of satisfying women's want, need to look good, feel good, and being appreciated by everybody. So usually women's secret to a man's heart is through stomach. And I think in your business, you've also made sure that, your pantry is so good. The sandwiches, they keep coming, upma keeps coming, juice, coffee, everything. So when she's satisfied in stomach, she's mentally also very calm so that she can pick what she wants. So what goes behind these jewelry when you're also, because if she's calm, she can pick designs and she can also tell changes for the design. So how do you receive those things? So different women will ask for different things.
Yeah. So we are one of our specialty is customization.
Okay.
So customization because we have in-house karigars totally. We have a big strength of the in-house karigars, in-house designers. So basically, there's a reason we customize a lot of the jewelry,
Okay.
which is not so easy. So basically, when we understand what they want exactly, they want this type to attach to this type of necklace or anything. We do the whole customization. So for us, it is very easy because everything is in-house.
Yeah.
Karigars are in-house,
So what
designers
would
are
your team
in-house.
be like? How big is the team into research and making the product?
Research designers, we have almost 70 members of the designers. Karigars, because of our B2B business, which is very strong, and because of our B2C business, we have having almost 1700 Karigars actually.
God. That's a huge team.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of research which also goes into it.
Huge research is.
And I would say it's not only about market trend, but also it is about understanding a woman's perspective because she will have her own ideas. She would have seen it somewhere, or she would carry her mother's, inspired jewellery, or seen it in some museum. So how do you try to understand with these?
So there are a lot of set of designers. We also understand. Then we transform it to designers. Sometimes we directly bring the designers in front of the customers and they try to understand, and then they'll sketch and show them immediately. Okay. This is the theme where they are going. Okay. So it takes few hours to put everything, but it will come down. Means easily we are able to. So because of the specialization of the designers and all those things.
So when it comes to now is the wedding season. So when it comes to wedding, the usual thing when I ask my friends, where are you going? Most of them said we're going to PMJ and we're checking because your designs are, it is timeless. You can wear, that is fun. And they feel it's also very unique, not that I've seen it here. And every woman wouldn't want to wear what 10 people are wearing. So what is now in trend? You're also specialized in diamond jewelry. Can you add a little bit about that?
So nowadays in trending in diamond jewelry is of course always is evergreen. What I was talking about, the emeralds with diamonds, with the lighter shade, combinations. Lot of color stones with the diamonds, people are preferring it. Yeah. And lot of Victorian jewelry, they are also liking it as a bride. So one function they are using as a diamond set, top to bottom. One function they are using only gold, temple collection gold. Mm-hmm. And one theme they are using as in Victorian collections. Okay. So it's keep on increasing, and we also keep on developing those collection with different mood, different functions, like cocktails. Yeah. We are designing little for Western designs. Yeah. For the gowns, we are designing Western. So we have to keep in mind of various varieties. Yeah.
And occasions. So both men and women. So both we customize to both men and women.
Yes.
Yes. So now another thing that I want to ask is, there has been a huge discussion about the lab grown, diamonds versus what is the original diamond. How are you dealing with it, and can you put some light?
So basically, lab grown diamond is not been built today. It is existing since 2013-14 actually. That time only we realized that lab grown is coming into it. So from that time only we started at the when we purchased the diamond
Diamonds.
at the loose stage. That time only luckily the machines were introduced to check, because lab grown diamonds humanly not possible to check from the naked eye or from the eyeglass. So it has to be put under the machine. So luckily Debate's machine is available, which is very expensive.
So now you just mentioned about D-based machine. So do we have that at our place?
Yes, we have at our, not only at retail outlet, we have it at our manufacturing place,
Okay.
at the loose diamond purchase place. So at every level we check. First we purchase the diamond at the loose stage, there we check, then we send it to manufacturing. That is, there also machine is available, there we check. When it comes to the retail, again we check, and it is available for all the consumers to come and check.
So as a customer also I can come and check.
As a customer also you can check. Before giving you the delivery, we just make them check and give the delivery, and they can bring the other jewelry also. I wanted to check. Our facility is available at our premises.
Okay, so even if I have bought it somewhere else, I can still come and check.
Yes.
You're saying. So we are open to that.
We are open to.
Okay.
Free of cost.
That is also very important for every woman. And seriously, I mean, if it is anything free, and but I would say that's also very interesting, because if I come into the store, then automatically I'll also keep looking for the jewelry, and I'll also spend time here buying.
No, not from that thought
No,
process.
but I am saying as a woman, I would do that.
Yeah. Because see, one of the biggest thing is, it's not only about the diamond, because when we are paying for that natural diamond, that it has to be checked, right?
Yes.
Because end of the day,
it's such a big discussion these days, and everywhere you hear, like, in the kitty party that I go or college friends that I meet, it's become a point of discussion of this diamond thing.
Yeah, because it's a lab grown diamond which is coming at the earlier 6 months back. It used to be available at the suppose diamond cost is 100 rupees, it was available at 30 rupees.
So much variation.
So much variation, but today it is available at 10 rupees.
10, I mean, if you compare, it's
a 100 rupees to
make out the difference.
With the naked eye, you cannot make out. Even CZ jewelry, earlier also there used, before the lab grown, there used to be a CZ.
Yes.
What we call as a AD or CZ or whatever they. Actually, the real word is cubic zirconia, which looks like an diamond only. So people, when they used to travel abroad, they used to make the real natural diamond jewelry, and from earlier days also, to go out because of the abroad traveling and all those things, they used to make same pair in the CZ also.
Yes.
So you'll not figure out the difference. So it's not about the today lab grown. Earlier it used to be called CZ jewelry.
Yeah.
So it's already exists since so many years, but today it has been highlighted in the US market, in the media, and today it has been highlighted more towards that actually.
So to sum it up, I would say that we are not definitely into any of the lab grown diamonds.
No.
We are into pure diamonds.
Our whole premises is all only about the natural diamonds.
Natural diamonds. And whoever buys, they can be assured that they will get the pure form of diamonds here.
They will be 100% assured, and they can check in front of the machines and get it certified and then take it.
So when it comes to certification, are we giving any certificate to the customer?
Yes, we are giving the third party certification.
Okay.
We have our own strength of checking the diamonds also, but that is one way of check. So there are a lot of parameters of checking is there. One is machine checking, one is human checking, then another 3 people check. But even to get it more authentic, we get it third party certification also.
Okay. So that they can be more assured, because like you said, it is
Because-
like an investment for
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
So if there is authentication, and if I know that I've invested, and anywhere, usually women don't sell their jewelry, but if they have to sell, I know that okay, there is some bharosa of, you know, having the purer one. Of course, it may look like same like diamond, or maybe you'll get bigger size, maybe instead of buying a 1 carat diamond, this may cost much lesser. But investment wise or for a resale, there is no absolute any cost involved in a lab grown.
Lab grown purely you have to use as a lifestyle jewelry, wear and throw.
Yeah.
Because if you see, as I was telling you that 6 months back it was
Say 30
natural
rupees,
diamond was
yeah.
100 rupees and lab grown was at 30 rupees.
Now it's gone down.
Today it's 10 rupees only.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it can go, because it is prepared in the lab, how
Yes.
much ever you can prepare it. So there is no return value for the lab.
Yes.
Right? Always diminishing. And as a culture, we buy not only for our wearing to look
Yeah.
as a beautiful, but also we buy from the investment point of view.
Yes. Can you
So-
also add a little bit about the DBS Association, because we are one of the brand to be associated in the country?
Yeah, DBS Forever Mark is a DBS brand is a
Yes.
top brand. Within that, one of the brand is the Forever Mark.
Yes.
Forever Mark is a certification company where they select out of lot of thousands
Yeah,
of
best of the
diamonds,
best.
of the best, very rare. Means in thousands and thousands they select only few diamonds and
Yes.
get it certified as a Forever Mark diamonds.
Yes.
So we are
So that is
associated
also an
since
authentication of me being the best in the industry. Yes.
Industry.
Yes. So yeah, that itself proves the point that, you know, we
Yeah.
are what we are, and what
Yeah.
we say is what we give our customers.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
quality and everything is what we market to the T and give it to the satisfaction. So coming back to your positioning, recently we saw Mahesh Babu's daughter Sitara. So it was like you launched Sitara in the silver screen, and she will be remembered for that. I mean, this is a debut, like, you know, how they do a debut in a film. It was a debut of on screen, and you did. So why Sitara on all?
See, one more a big occasion, especially in the Telugu diaspora, in the Telugu community, is half sari function.
Yes.
It's a very big thing.
It's like Choti Shadi.
It's
They call it Choti Shadi.
we
Yeah.
call it as a choti shadi, but as a parents and as a grandmother, grandparents, they are taking as an that itself is a big marriage,
Wedding, like wedding only.
big
Yeah.
wedding.
Yes.
Because after the COVID, sorry to say that I heard lot of grandparents telling that we don't know we'll be
I
alive
like
or
to
not
see
alive.
her, yeah, granddaughter as a bride.
Bride.
Yeah.
So they are doing their best.
Yes.
And so a lot of granddaughters were feeling shy to do their functions.
Yes.
So I just wanted to create that story that
Yes.
the reason the story was totally built on that to
Emotion
highlight
of
emotion,
Connection, and
connection.
I think even your ad talks about 3 generations: grandmother, mother, and Sitara.
Sitara.
Yes.
So to connect that and all those things, so just wanted to give
Yeah.
that even the granddaughter should not feel the shy
Yeah.
to do that function, and
Yes.
grandparent also feel
Yeah,
happy,
take a pride in
and
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
So that was the whole theme to
Yeah.
introduce as a half sari
Yeah,
function.
and I think she is the best because she's one of the, you know, already she's quite popular, not because she's Mahesh Babu's daughter, but I think in general also the
Yeah.
kid is doing good, and she's got
Superb.
her own name.
Name.
And I think that
And-
name also just you know, fitted our positioning.
And
of-
not only name, and she was in that
yeah,
age,
yeah.
of getting
Yeah,
into
that
half sari.
transition period
Yes,
of becoming a young
exactly.
woman. Yes.
So it was a perfect.
Match or a fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're available in India, and now you just told expansion in US, and so you're across the world, you're available. What about the virtual world? Are you a click away?
Yes, we are already launched our website and e-commerce site as a soft launch. We'll be launching as a main thing.
Okay.
We already it is been prepared. So any moment of time, already we are available, and we are going heavily on the digital side also.
So when you're saying digital, will all kind of jewelry be available? On
Yes, all kind of jewelry is available, but to see majority small pieces, because that is where people just want to see, tempt, and get it purchased, immediately purchase. For the bigger items also will be available, but it will be more on the calls if they have to see more deeper, where our video store will come into the picture. They show the live videos of the
Jewellery.
product, keep on their neck, and they'll show, because bigger pieces they have to be seen after wearing, actually after it is being
it
worn,
is like
right?
touch feel kind of thing.
But that facility is also available on the digital, actually, on the appointment basis, and we cater to one-to-one customer also. So whichever the part of the customer is sitting, we cater through them through our digital of video store, actually.
Can you add some more details about the home visit which you just said? So what exactly it is?
So home visits, generally a lot of customers, because of the timing of the stores from 9 to 9, few places customer doesn't want to travel because of the heavy traffic or whatever the thing. Few customers, because of their occupation, they don't have the time. So only time when they get at the home in the night, in the early morning, that time they request to, can you show the jewelry at home? So we have that greater facility of visiting to their home and showcasing the jewelry at their comfort zone. And the whole family is available. Not only the timing, they want the whole family has to be sit and take the decision. So we give that service of direct to home, and we just showcase whatever the products they select. We take those products to their home and give that service, actually. That way the customers are very much happy, because at their comfort with their whole family, they are able to see
and
that.
It's a decision making unnappudu, like a lot of they would want to take their elders, intake. Many men are not comfortable coming to a store, so they are there. So all these makes a major play.
Basically we are just trying to focus on every element while making the jewelry also, while giving the service also.
So at every level, it's like you're building a story, from designing to positioning to so there's a storytelling happening at every level, and I think a lot of emotions get connected.
Yes.
So you have something called NRI help desk, which we have seen in most of your outlets, be it in Chandanagar, Himayatnagar, Jubilee Hills has the flagship store, but there are other smaller stores which has this NRI help desk. Can you tell us something about that?
See, NRI help desk, again, we thought purely from the customer point of view, like what I was talking about, direct to home, from the customer comfort's point of view. NRI, from the NRI help desk point of view, see, all these NRIs nowadays, they have very limited time. In that time, they want to visit their hometown also, they want to have an holiday also, they want to complete the jewelry thing also. So they have lot of repairs, which practically it is not possible in the US to get it repaired, because it's very few places, because labor is very, very expensive, and the goldsmiths are not available so frequently over there. So they collect a lot of their jewelry as an repair, polishing, more customization. So we provide an help NRI desk such that their whole work gets over within couple of hours, such that they should not waste their time, actually. Otherwise, what will happen, as it is, they are spending very less time in India.
They come for 10 days, 15 days,
Within that, we are just trying to make it sure that how much less time they can spend on the jewelry, because they need to spend the time in the jewelry, because everybody carries the jewelry, so they'll have
and it's passed on, right? Generation to generation.
Not only for we are giving the services for the jewelry, any other help they need. They want to visit some other designers or which other things, any other help is also required other than the jewelry. Also, we cater them. We just try to, whatever we can help them, we are trying to help them to at least maximum their time, how they can get the returns, actually.
In that way they are also happy, because they'll get the best of the best. So So that's what, when I started, I said you're an artist, because see, this all thing is about, it is an art by itself, and making beautiful, making somebody look beautiful is also an art. And this art is not just limited to women, it also has men and all age groups, from a baby to a grandmother or a grandfather. So what is your calling? What is something that you like the best?
See, I like the best from the journey from starting from Goldsmith. First come the designing. So I spend a lot of time on the designing to think what will run, what will. I feel very happy at the designing stage, and then when the piece comes out, how it has come out and all those things, that is a level of satisfaction. And the final satisfaction when somebody is purchasing, one customer is purchasing that product, and when she's wearing and going in a function,
Yeah.
and some other people, their
Appreciate.
cousins,
Yeah.
are appreciating her, that is what gives me the
Ultimate.
highest satisfaction level.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, somebody is praising for that piece.
Yeah.
That is the highest level of the
It is
satisfaction.
just like a performance, I would say, we see of an artist on cinema, or an
Yeah,
artist who's painted.
yeah.
So when others appreciate, then that's where you get your,
That
that's
is
the
the
biggest
high-
award.
That's the biggest award.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was so nice
Thank
talking
you.
to you,
Same
and
with me.
wishing you best for this journey.
Thanks a lot.
I think 30 years for you would have just been like a flash.
Yes.
But wishing you more decades ahead, and wishing that we see more of your expansion across the globe. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That was a wonderful discussion, and I hope you also got insights, especially for the younger generation who want to get into jewelry business. So now you understand that behind the scene is equally important to what you showcase in the front. Just like an actor who works for his character and by hearts on his dialogues. So it's the same thing, the same mantra which goes, because if your back end is strong, then your front end is for sure a stunner. In the next episode of mine, hoping to see you again with another stunning guest. If you are interested in knowing more about P&J, you can always go on to their website. It is pmjjewels.com.